Hello friends, welcome to my channel again. Today the topics we'll be talking about a directional control valve. It's a very important component in a hydraulic circuit. We can see this is the directional control valve. So it regulates the direction of the hydraulic well that is coming from the hydraulic pump, and then in turn regulates the direction of the hydraulic cylinder, in which direction it has to go. This is a 4x3 proportional directional valve, so it has a very precise control of the position. It got 4 ports and 3 way. The center way, we see no well can pass from the pump side to this side, but when it energizes and get this position, the pump pressure port comes to here, and from the B side of the hydraulic cylinder gets connected to the tank side. And if the direction control valve take this position, and then pressure ports go here, moves the cylinder this side, and from this side well from this side it comes here and then moves to the tank side. This is a very important topics in any hydraulic circuit. So without skipping, please follow the video until the end. This is how a directional control valve looks like. The spool inside, the coil and the armature inside, and the pressure ports, A port, B port, and the tank port. So we see at first the dismantling and assemble a directional control valve, and then we'll explain theoretically what are the components, parts inside of the directional control valve and how they function. The coil I have already dismantled now, and this is the plunger or core section. And then we have the valve body. The valve body got a plate where the symbol of the directional control valve is always there. Now we'll take out the valve spool, with which we regulate the flow direction. So many times in a hydraulic circuit we have like directional control valve blocked. So how to troubleshoot this? You have to dismantle this directional control valve, check inside the valve body if there is any dirt, check the valve spool if there is any scratch mark there. If this happens, you have to control the oil quality also, and if it is filtering well, we try to assemble the directional control valve again. It's very simple to dismantle and to assemble a directional control valve. For now I am closing only by hand, but normally we have to close it by a key. It's better, otherwise the well will come out from the side. So this is how we can check a directional control valve. Now we come to the theoretical part of the directional control valve. It's a type of hydraulic or pneumatic valve used in various industrial applications to control the flow of fluid or air in a hydraulic or pneumatic system. It consists of a valve body with one or more passages and a movable spool or pocket inside that can be shifted to different positions to control the direction of fluid or airflow. The valve body is typically made of metal and contains the various ports and passages necessary for the flow of fluid or air. These ports are labeled as pressure, tank, working ports. I think here the symbol have to be tank and the pressure ports has to be A and B. The valve body also houses the solenoids and spools. Solenoids are electromechanical devices that generate a magnetic field when an electrical current passes through them. So inside the solenoid, when we get 24 volt power supply, or it may be 12 volt power supply, and then it creates a magnetic field, and in turn it moves the plunger inside, and then the plunger moves the spool. The spool or poppet is a movable element inside the valve body that controls the flow of fluid or air. When the solenoid is energized or activated or deactivated, it moves the spool or poppet to open or close specific passages within the valve body. So, after dismantling, we have already seen the parts of the directional control valve, the valve body, the 4 ports inside. These are the coil. Inside the coil, we got insulated copper wire, and which with the current supply creates the magnetic field. And these are the core. Inside we have a plunger, and this is the spool or poppet of the directional control valve. Solenoid controlled directional control valves are used to determine the direction of fluid or airflow in a hydraulic or pneumatic system. By energizing or deactivating the solenoids, you can shift the spool or poppet to redirect the flow from one port to another. And these valves are commonly used in industrial machinery, automation systems, and hydraulic systems, where precise control of fluid or air direction is required. For example, they can be found in hydraulic systems of heavy machinery like excavators to control the movement of hydraulic cylinders, or in manufacturing processes to control the movement of actuators, clamps, or other components. The specific design and operation of solenoid controlled directional control valves can vary depending on the application and the manufacturer, but the basic principle to control the flow direction remains consistent. So for today, until now, I request you all to like the video, leave your valuable comments, and subscribe my channels and share the video with others. Thank you and have a good day.